welcome. Welcome to a date with fate. So, last time you leveled up off screen. I didn't ever tell that to the viewers, but they did level up. Faye gave the ring that she took from Cosima's dead body to Tuzalon, who will give it to her father so that they can get it back to Bonnie. Marcon got a great sword +1. Mylea just got a scimitar. You told Bayami and Floreni about the fact that you're going to be battling a dragon, and they're still kind of confused, but understand it has something to do with restoring balance, so Bayami accepts that.
I give him no information ever.
The
Like,
most
no
If
coded.
anything, I feel like he's like the coolest brother ever. Am I still here?
Yeah.
You froze for a
Okay,
brief moment, but you're back.
Okay, because all my screens just went black. Okay, they're back, but
Okay.
that was
Okay.
scary.
Today's going to be the day of asking questions of whether things are working or
Yeah.
not.
You talked about where to fight the dragon and came up with the idea of a ballroom, but you would go to a foundry and get like chains and anchors. Tuzalon asked for your help in burying the bodies, and so you loaded them up on the carriage. You brought them back. Digging was going to take too long, so you made a fire, and then Tuzalon made a nice funeral. But you all were very flippant about it.
we were, we were not nice.
And then you got some nice rooms in the palace and slept finally after forever. They meditated with the turtle. She convinced it that she is strong. She learned that the original first person who became the turtle, their name started with a Y. And she asked the turtle to make a wish that she may be able to grant later when she becomes a genie.
Yes. Yes.
And now her intelligence save is lowered. Mylea and Marcon have confusing dreams. Not sure what they mean, but it's up to you to figure it out. And then you went to Tuzalon around 5:30 in the evening. Tuzalon came up with I don't know who took what, but so you came up with 2 potions of Hill Giant Strength, 4 of speed, 2 of acid resistance, 6 of normal healing, and the head monk's circlet, which he would wear, which was given to Mylea. So this is against being frightened.
Against being frightened.
Yeah.
I wrote head monk circlet, and I was going to ask you what that was. Thank you.
And then Marcon stayed behind while everybody else went to the library, and Faye was asking about scrolls and things, and Tuzalon's like, that's in the forbidden section. So you went to the forbidden section, and you found all these incredible scrolls. Faye found 10 teleportation scrolls, 5 earthbound scrolls, and 1 of Tasha's hideous laughter. Marcon finally connected with the wolf a little bit. He learned the name was Kaledi, and he got the wolf to agree to fight. The wolf, because it rolled so low, unlike the turtle, doesn't understand that it'll be absorbed and vanish. And Marcon now has 1 of the lightning attacks. I think I gave it to you last
Let's
time.
hope I use it well.
So it's about at this point, after all of your library perusing and stuff, because that's where we kind of ended. It's around 8 p.m. Yeah, here we are.
Sorry, I'm just writing notes.
Okay.
8 p.m.
I couldn't remember. Oh, that's what I was. Okay, that's what I wanted.
Story of my life.
Okay. Sorry, I was looking at, because I remember I switched out a cantrip for another one, and I couldn't remember which one. But I remember it being very possibly useful.
Important.
Very possibly useful.
Very possibly, because we have no idea what we're coming up against, but we kind of think we know.
Yeah.
And then, sorry, reminder, we decided we were summoning the dragon into the...
In the ballroom.
In the ballroom.
But that you would first go to a foundry and get stuff that you
Foundry
could find
first.
there.
Yes.
Figure
All right.
out how you're going to do that.
And the foundry, go for it. You're fine.
Oh, I was going to say, and because I have the teleportation scrolls now, we can try summoning it outside of Greece.
Mm.
Oh, yeah, that was
So
something
if
that
you
Tuzalon
know a
talked
place
about,
on
too.
Sebulod, that might be good.
And how many teleportation scrolls do we have?
10.
That's a lot.
That is. And
Very
we
nice.
have 5 Earthbind.
Nice. Um, right. Do we think that the foundry is going to be open at this hour?
Well, here's the question now. Because we have 5 Earthbind, that gives us 5 attempts to bind a flying creature to the earth for a minute, because it's concentration. So do we even need that then? If we just have 5 chances for them to fail an attack save? Sorry, a strength save? And then I guess DM will need to know what the DC for that is, if it's like 15 or
For the spell?
yeah. Is it
What does it
since it's a
say?
scroll, I don't know if it has its own DC or if it's our DC.
The way I imagine scrolls to work is that they have a set level, but like they do require you to be like good at magic in order to like hold them.
So
Except
would it be
it allows non-magical people to use magic though too, right?
So yeah, that's why I was wondering what if you have a spell DC just for if we use it, if you had one in mind.
What is your spell DC?
15.
Given that these came from the forbidden section of the library and they're like high-level spells, then let's bring it up to 17.
Okay. No, Steve.
Love it.
Okay. Customize. DC 17. Okay.
That would be an interesting
Perfect.
kind of sorcerer's apprentice kind of thing to do in the future if you have a non-magical person using a high-level scroll, and then if you want something to go on, it would be funny.
What I've heard and like read on the interwebs is that you usually have the person roll. I don't know if it's Arcana or Intelligence. I don't know. But they usually just roll to check if they can even cast it. Like if it's a level 9 spell, they have to roll a 19 or higher of whatever they're rolling. But
I hate that.
Like,
however,
I imagine that you're reading off of stuff that was written, and so it's like
yeah, but if
anyone
you
can
don't
read it.
understand what you're reading,
Yeah.
but
Well,
this is luckily
Cynthia
Cynthia
Earthbind's a
Erivo
second
didn't
level
understand
spell.
what she was reading in Wicked, and she still did an amazing job.
Spoilers, Haley, spoilers.
She rolled higher than 13 if it was a level 3 spell.
Yeah,
So
that's true.
and this is a level 2 spell, which I can do, so we're fine.
Okay, sorry.
That's Act 2.
No!
Act 2. That's such a spoiler. We
You
are
know
going to be
It's
shut
been
down.
out for 10
Our
years!
2
Okay,
viewers are
here.
going to turn on us.
Here it is. The musical's been out for 10 years, based on a book that's been out for 24 years, based on a world that's been around for 124, or based on a movie that's been around for 100 years, based on a book that's been around for 124 years, so there can't really be spoilers.
True. I agree with that.
I agree.
RAW says that spellcasters can cast spell scrolls. If it's a spell on the character's list, they can cast without issue. If it's on their list but of a level they can't cast with a DC intelligence of 10 plus the spell's level. Alright, well, I already said. So, I mean,
Yeah.
you can cast magic, it's fine. Plus, it's a little bit harder because, I mean, it is more in your favor because it's a high level thing that you're speaking of. And you've already at this point been reading the names and spells off of these summoning things. You're
I've
old
been
hat at this now.
basically practicing for this without even realizing it, you guys.
Yeah, you've been training. You're fine.
I've been training. It's a whole Rocky montage of me reading.
Read in my book.
Such Eye of the Tiger.
Reading. Yeah.
It's the
That's so funny. Just a montage of reading.
I love it. Honestly,
But
that's
because
my
you're
life,
reading, it'll
though.
be like in elevator music style.
that reminds me of the old commercial where it was like, Ben, off to work. Someday he'll be supervisor. Ben, 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 Ben.
That's cute. This person's like, I honestly had no idea there were rules for this, for scrolls. That's honestly completely stupid, IMO.
No.
Why wouldn't there
Also,
be rules?
I am pausing us right now.
Okay. Take it away.
Where were we?
So,
I think you went back to the sitting room after the library, so you are
Mhm.
back with Marcon.
Okay, so sorry, the tea I had is just like so coming out of me right now. Um, what's the plan? Do we want to do ballroom foundry if needed thing, or do we want to try teleporting somewhere in Sebulod and doing it there? That way we can terrorize a totally different continent.
well, I'm not a fan of terrorizing Sabulod, just for reference.
That's just,
Not a fan.
how I've said it.
I do like the idea of teleporting.
If we teleport away from the island, is that gonna like
Oh, we're going to be able
still
to.
work?
Well, that's what we don't know. That's why we would try
Yes.
it.
But we have so many scrolls.
And does each scroll let us all teleport?
Yes, I believe teleport allows me to choose up to 8 people. Let me just double check that.
Again, I'm not entirely sure, just like you said, I don't know if we can summon it away from here. It is tied to the magic of this island.
Right. And like, if we
But it
were
also
to
might be
say,
weaker there, if we can.
Yes, 8 creatures, 8 willing creatures.
Then I vote that we attempt to teleport ourselves to someplace.
right. And if it
and-
doesn't work, then it doesn't work, and we can
And we
just
teleport
come back.
ourselves back.
What's their face? Is Bayami and Florenia here? They are. Never mind.
Yeah, they're just hanging out.
I'm going to like cough and I'm gonna take my little wire and I'm gonna send a message to try very sleight of hand. Oh, excuse me, pardon me, that tea. I'm gonna stand up and I'm gonna point towards my Leia. Do you want to terrorize Kugane? That's the place. Is that what it's called? Kugane? Where are they from?
Kagoro?
Kagoro.
Goro.
Sorry. I was thinking of Final Fantasy 14.
And
Kagoro.
I'm just gonna cough and say yes.
So so teleporting. I'm better now. Water, wonderful.
All right. I am a fan of the teleportation idea. Let us teleport.
The way you said it was, "You are the boss of me. You are the boss of me."
I am the boss of you. I am the boss of you.
Tuzalan's like, whatever we choose to do, I do want to tell my father what we're doing, because if we were going to be doing it here, he was going to be on standby with the birds. But so whatever we're doing, I just need him to be informed.
Okay, well, he can come with us and then like trot away.
I don't want him near the battle. I'm just afraid.
That's what I'm saying. We can teleport. He can come with us because what? We're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we are 7.
Still not 8. Good job.
So we're good. So we can bring him. He can go be a tourist somewhere, and we can deal with it. Or we can try, and then if it doesn't happen, we pick up your father. We say, "Hey, didn't work. We're outside of the bubble," and then come back. And that's only 2 scrolls, which leaves us more.
Look, I don't think there's anything wrong with that plan.
As the person possibly casting the spell, I just need to have someone give me a very, really good description of where we're going. Otherwise, we could land somewhere like, I don't know, in the middle of the ocean. So,
Oh,
What's it called? Stardust when they met in the clouds.
mhm.
um,
Or if anybody has like an object linking me to that land, that might be better. At the very least, we won't end up in the ocean.
hey, Bayami, have you been to someplace open in Kogoro?
Yes, why?
Well, give a great description of it
Why?
so that we can teleport there.
And you're abandoning your old dragon fight? Is that it?
No, we're going to fight the dragon, but there.
Why? Why can't we do it here?
Because it will probably be less strong there.
And, once the dragon's gone, the island does sink.
So this will help us.
Can you roll
Right, we wouldn't have to
persuasion?
find an escape route.
I guess with assistance from Faye, can you roll persuasion?
Me? Okay. I'm very persuasive. But apparently not that persuasive. I got a 12.
I do have another
Wait, with
plan.
advantage? I can roll again. Sorry.
I have another thought if this doesn't go
15.
well.
Okay. What? I still don't understand. Why wouldn't you want to go somewhere familiar to yourself? Like outside our village?
Um, because
Dragon.
it's a dragon. It could cause damage.
Right, and the last thing we want to do is cause damage.
He rolls insight.
I do have a second idea, but I'll wait.
You got a 14. Do you want to roll deception?
No, I'm not trying to deceive him.
Okay.
I was honest.
Well, alright.
I don't want to cause damage in Subulod. Cash!
I wanted to see what he would do. I don't really understand why you want to go somewhere so different, but I guess I'm all for it.
I think, yeah, no, we just don't want it to be in Sebulod.
Right.
Would you prefer it to be in Sebulod?
I'd rather it be here. She said something about escaping on birds. Sounds good by me.
But then we might not escape at all because it's very strong here, and it will probably
Right,
be
look.
much weaker elsewhere.
You don't know that.
I
No.
have another idea.
What's your other idea?
We summon it in a contested area. That way, there's multiple people that will probably want to help murder a dragon.
We summon it in the middle of
A battle.
a battle?
Well, there was a battle we escaped. The one on the ocean is gone. It's probably over by now.
But is there one on land? I'm sure.
Right, because it has wings. I don't know that on the ocean would do
Be
anything
good for
for
us.
it. Yeah.
There's another island that they've been fighting over. My layer would know this. There's a refueling kind of station. That's somewhere in between the two lands. That would be a contested place.
Who's really smart in this group we have?
I don't think it's...
Okay. Marcon,
No, you're not. Marcon, really?
does fuel and acid do they create a dangerous combination of liquids? Or I don't know actually. What kind of fuel? Are we like thinking liquid fuel, like
Oh, like
liquid
they've been
courage?
raising sheep and stuff there, like for refueling the ship. I mean, resupplying the ships. That's a better word.
Resupplying.
Got
Never
like
mind.
resources. Yeah.
Like Catan.
Get some wood
Settlers.
and brick.
Water and brick. Fixing ships.
I do like the idea of having people who would want to fight and kill the dragon around. And nothing unites people like a common enemy.
Mm-hmm. Literally the end of a book I read called Watchmen.
Mm.
So, you know. Um, Also, to counterpoint you, Bayomi, yes, we would have to escape, but the dragon would also have access to its lair, which would definitely make it stronger and harder to kill. So we really want to get it as far away from that point as possible, I believe.
Let me go wash my hand real quick.
Sounds
Go
good.
for it.
So you were talking about wait, say that
Yes,
again.
so one of the reasons we want to get it as far away as possible is that so it doesn't fly to its lair, which is dangerous and not great and making it very more
Much more.
difficult to kill.
Many more
I'm
difficult.
pretty sure very more is
Very.
grammatically corrected, Bruce.
You're correct. You know everything about Breeze. We know.
Everything.
Tuzalan says, in a way, it's not a real dragon. Like, I suppose its lair would be the temple that's under the palace. But by summoning it in the palace, it wouldn't be considered a lair, would it?
Well, this dragon's also of royal blood, and I do think that you royals tend to think of palaces as your
Liz.
place of safety. So that would, I feel, make it more layer-like.
Well, I think we should try it out then. I'm very skeptical that it will be summonable from abroad, but we can try it out.
We have the resources to at least try it.
Let's try
I just need to know of a destination. I need someone to either
Bayani?
show me through a major image or describe it to me so I can make sure that we are not falling into a volcano or anything.
Miami's like, all right, fine, then I'll describe it. So it's called Torpol Island. It's between the south of Sebulord and the north of Pagoro. It rains a lot there. It's pretty rocky. I'm thinking of a sheep pasture that I remember walking in. Very green. You could see the shore from it. What all do you need to know?
I just need it to be described so that way when I'm taking us there, I have a vague idea of where we're going. Just because
it would be
if
it would be
it
west, southwest. I have no idea how many kilometers.
all right. I have a vague idea. If we are ready to go and we have all the things that we need to do this um thing with, just let me know and I will start the
Wait, when we
teleporting.
when we teleport, we can take all of our stuff with us, right? Like it's not
Yes,
just gonna be
anything on
okay,
your
good.
person.
Great.
Like, wait, I have something. One more thing I need to go find.
Oh.
Okay, yeah, no, do it. I'm waiting on all of you.
She runs back to the library and, like, in 15 minutes comes back. This is a scroll that should help if any of... I only know of this one, but this should help us if one of you fall.
Oh.
I mean, die.
Is it a
Wonderful.
Oh,
Okay, who's going to hold on to... You know what? I'll hold on to it just because I have all the scrolls. I'll just hold on to it.
Even more scrolls.
I'll grab it. And I tend to stay far away. Anywho. Manage inventory, add items.
Well, I need to add the scimitar.
Skemeter.
Inventory manage.
That's a level 3,
Oh,
correct?
I wonder, wait. I have a question. If we're going away from the island to make the beast weaker, does that mean our beasts are also going to be weaker?
Oh.
I don't know. They're inside you. But they are part of this place too.
Well,
Okay.
time to
All
find
right.
out.
Let's do it.
Dora.
Okay. So I'm imagining the place that Bayami talked about. I have all the people, including the king. Is the king here?
Oh, yeah, Tuzalon will go out and get him.
Okay.
They're like, Father, we're going to try something. Come with us. So now you're all assembled.
All right.
I
So
wrote.
1, 2, 3. Go, go, go.
No, you're good. Go.
I was just counting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep, still 7.
All right.
Okay. And I'm going to cast it, and I guess I will roll a D100 and see how we do.
And click your heels 3 times.
There's no place like home.
Here we
There's no
go.
place like this island I've never been to. There's no place like this.
I've never been to. There's no place like this island. That's merch I need.
So,
Oh no, Rachel!
Are you rolling a D100 because it says to?
yes.
Okay.
And so I rolled a 21, which means a mishap happens. Which it says here, the spell's unpredictable magic results in a difficult journey. Each teleporting creature or target object takes 3d10 force damage, and the DM re-rolls on the table to see where I wind up.
Oh, cool.
That's worst case scenario. That's...
No, worst case scenario would be we die.
So I guess I'll roll.
Could you imagine if we all died trying to teleport and that's just the end of the campaign?
And then they died.
The end.
So, I guess I'll roll the damage. We all take 17 points of force damage.
Awesome. That's what I was really hoping would happen.
You said that you were gonna say 70 points.
17, we're good.
Yeah, that's fine.
Fun fact, it also says that multiple mishaps can occur, dealing damage each time.
Oh no.
You and your group or the target object appear at a different distance away from the destination in a random direction. Distance off target is 1d10 times 1d10% of the distance that was traveled, to be traveled. If you try to travel 120 miles, then you target. Oh, it's not off target, but mishap. I see. Okay. The GM re-rolls on the table to see where you wind up. Multiple mishaps. Okay. Oh, I'm dropping everything tonight.
It's because you miss me.
So that's in the off-target category.
Okay, that's better.
So, a random distance away, 1d10 times 1d10%. Oh wait, I have the 2.
Blame Bayami.
4, 8. 8% of the distance that was to be traveled. So this island is pretty far. Let me look at my.
Oh no. Are we even
8%?
on the island?
Are we in the middle of the water?
8% from the distance? That's
It's the of the distance that was to be traveled. Distance off target is
8% of the distance
it says, for
away
example,
from.
if you tried to travel 120 miles, landed off target, and rolled a 5 and 3, you'd be off target by 15% or 18 miles.
So we're off target by 8%.
Oh, that's just
Right.
that bad.
I mean, it's still bad
It
if
could be if we're going far, it could be bad.
How far are we going? Like 2,000 miles?
Like, oh God, I'm better at measuring things.
Because that's like 200 miles off course. It's a little less than 200, but still.
You can always ask ChatGPT. That's what I do when I'm stressed.
Well, first I want to look at the map. And...
Hey, we just made our campaign longer.
Hey, I have more teleportation scrolls.
Do they have to be dry?
Oh, thank God, no. But if I'm very familiar or I have a linked object, it shouldn't be as bad.
I have to choose something that exists in real life for me to figure
I love when things go wrong.
Which I do have a linked object. I have literally everything I'm wearing.
Where the fuck is Chelsea? Why isn't Chelsea here?
She hates us. Because we killed her.
No, well, that was a choice her character made.
Yeah. Alright, Haley's running to the restroom. BRB.
Oh, Haley, did you start the
recording? Yeah, it's
recording
recording
again? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't hear the recording. Recording in session.
It's not available. Well, how do I then calculate the distance of these two islands?
Guess.
Pick a number.
Okay.
Pick a number, any number.
Let's just make something up. Allegay Island.
Well, is it as far as like between the distance between like Los Angeles and New York City? Because that's like what, 4,000 miles?
I've been using the Philippines this whole time. Like when it comes to everything.
2,000. Guys, I'm bad at guesstimating distances.
I'm really bad at distances. Like, that's why I have a map of the ballroom open, just so I can know how big a ballroom is supposed to be. I'm super good at time, but not distance. I wish I could just have something estimate for me.
Well, I would just use real world equivalent. So, like, if
we're... I chose this one city in the Philippines to this other island in the Philippines, and it's not doing it because it's a tiny island. So, maybe I'll try to find a land equivalent. 8.56 miles. Okay. If the island itself... Let me look at the size of this island that I've been looking at. It's totally less than 1 kilometer or about 1 kilometer long. It's not even a mile long, this island. Okay. We're ready.
Gonna get it?
Yep.
Okay. Let's do it!
Can you cast this spell in the water?
Are we in the water?
Or is it still recording, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
It says verbal, so I guess as long as I'm able to speak the words.
Are you able to tread water?
Point to the people.
So yeah, you...
Can everybody swim?
You are...
I would hope living on an island.
You make it to 8% within target of the island, which means you are in the water.
Nice.
You're 8 miles offshore, because it's not only so far away, but also a tiny island. Barely, it's not even a mile long.
Oh, it's a very small island.
So you're 8 miles offshore, which is quite a lot to swim.
Yeah.
Just for like texture, did we like appear already in the island, or did we drop into the island? Into the water.
Yeah, are we like, did we appear above the water and then fall?
Or did we just like appear mid-water?
So normally you would, I don't know, it doesn't say anything about what would be expected to happen. I guess it would be, you would be, because you're aiming for
Sea level.
the level of, yeah, where the island is. And so then, yeah, it's like you come in,
So we kind of
fall. Yeah.
ploop down.
Yeah. You're not too far of a fall, but you did fall into the water.
Splash. Shit!
Okay. Just everyone kick. I'm gonna send us back.
Oh my gosh. Hey! This is not what I signed up for!
Excuse me. No, not my fault. Your brother is terrible at explaining things. Okay.
I don't think he explained water.
Yeah,
he said island. So
wow. Okay. Both the king and Tuzalan are having a lot of trouble.
Oh my gosh. You two help them.
I'm gonna
Can I reach out to help the king?
Closest. Okay, then I'll help Tuzi.
Okay. Everyone get within 10 feet of me.
All right, kicking.
And I'm gonna start singing. I'm gonna start talking the spell. Luckily, I have linked objects, so I don't need to roll. We're there. We're teleporting back to Brees.
Okay.
All right.
We're back to Brees.
New plan. We just summon it in the dungeon. Oh, not the dungeon, the ballroom.
Wait, was that it? Those are the only scrolls we have? Just one?
We have more, but I don't want to waste them.
We have more.
Tuzan's like, can we please destroy them first before we go into battle?
Oh, I could do that. Prestidigitation. I forgot that I had that.
Well,
He's like, wasn't there some other spell you had about keeping things down onto Earth?
Yes, we have that, but the problem is that the dragon can save from it. So if everybody wants to grab one, also do note that it is concentration. So if you cast the spell and you have other concentration spells, you cannot cast it. And for those of you that are like melee, if you get hit, you're going to have to try and still concentrate through the pain. Because if you lose concentration, the dragon will be able to fly again.
He's like, I'm not a spell person. That doesn't sound like my cup of tea.
I can spell.
Tuzalan's like, what if we did go away from its lair, but we went to Donthia instead? Somewhere closer to the water? Or another town? We can bring the birds anywhere.
Well, I don't need birds anymore. We can just teleport.
No,
and
I mean,
I can at least teleport us to the Sebulon port where we started. I know that. I'm familiar with that.
So here's how it works. Anything she's already seen, she can get us to perfectly. But anything she doesn't know...
No, that's not how it works.
Oh.
If I have a linked object or a permanent teleportation circle there, no problems will happen. If I'm very familiar with it, there's a higher chance that nothing will happen, but there's still a 24% chance that something could happen.
Okay. Do we just want to find some place in Sepulad?
Well, I figured I would just take us to the pigeons. I'm very familiar with the pigeon stand.
We can go to... Right, we can go to the pigeons. And then...
And, Mindanil and Sally Pluck might be there. We talked
Out
about
of curiosity, this isn't wasting any of your spell slots, is it?
No, it's a scroll.
Oh, good.
And Bayami's like, pigeons. Where are you talking about?
Oh, in...
History check.
In Sebulon.
Yeah, I don't know if we should be...
I don't trust him.
No, I'm telling the DM, the port where we initially...
I know, but do you remember its name?
I can, hold on.
Listen, that was a long time ago, DM.
Rainport.
Yeah, Rainport.
Rainport.
Wow, that was quick.
Thank you, Discord.
For all of our knowledge. God, remember when we used to play on Discord?
Yes.
But is that not in the middle of a crowded place? Why would you fight a dragon there?
No,
Well,
no,
we
that
don't
was
have to
our
put the dragon there.
escape
We can
plan.
just right.
So we don't need
That's
birds.
the
Because
escape
I
plan.
don't
We're
know
gonna fight the
about
dragon
you.
here, but then we can get there.
Because I don't know about you, sir, but riding a bird for like 2 to 3 days does not sound like a cup of tea.
The king's like, it is not a cup of tea.
Strictly last resort.
It's more like a shot of whiskey.
I was gonna say more like an off-brand lemonade.
Tommy's like, okay, then let's go, I guess.
Okay, so dungeon or ballroom?
Ballroom.
Ballroom.
To the ballroom, Your Highness. Sorry, Your Majesty. Um, stand by, but don't be in the ballroom. That way, when we teleport, we're all together. Unless you're going to be with the birds and you're going to not have the cup of tea. So,
Well, I never thought about abandoning my birds. I always thought they would be with me in the end.
Oh, well, they can come with you.
I mean, you could then shuffle off to Buffalo with those birds if you need to.
Right. No one's forcing you to transportate.
No, and if you don't really need me, then well, I don't have to stay, do I? And
That
the
tea is
Tuflon's
so strong.
Tuflon's like, maybe you could help fight a little until we weaken it and then go before it goes into you. Or as we assume it might.
Right. You don't have to like do the kill and blow or anything, but you could like help us make it die.
Right. Actually, Your Majesty, maybe you shouldn't be present at all. Maybe you're right because of your wonderful tats. May not be good to be near dragon.
That was why I wanted him to leave, just in case.
Yeah, maybe you and your birds can go on a nice journey.
It's like, well,
I don't know if there's any
I'll
boats for
be
them to land on, but
I'll be nearby. I'm not going to leave right away.
Great.
You may go take care of what
So
you
much for having extra hands to help us kill the thing.
You know that we need the king.
Gesundheit.
All right.
Thanks.
To the ballroom.
To the room. To the room.
To the room. To the room.
You go to a ballroom. They have at least 3, and all Versailles, like beautiful glass things, crystals. In its heyday, there would have been magic floating around, like just beautiful, like dancing lights, that kind of thing, different colors, mirrors. And now it's just a big empty ballroom. And it's dark. So Tuzalon lights some candles and stuff. Because it's at this point probably like 9:30, 9 o'clock, something like that, after all your teleporting and talking.
Question, does anybody here have access to fairy fire?
No.
No.
Because I have something in case the dragon can and does go invisible.
Go invisible.
Yes, dragons have access to magic. I don't know how high I'm assuming this dragon's been around for a very long time, so maybe might have access to.
Yeah.
I'm glad you said something.
I have something called Starry Wisp, but I need to attack it before it does that. But it should be unable to benefit from the invisible condition if I hit it. But I was just wondering if anybody had fairy fire, just because I know that could at least make an area of the room lit up So if it does go invisible, we
do
can
not
find
have
it.
that.
No, but I do have Hunter's Mark, so I can put
That's
Hunter's
good.
Mark on it. That helps out a little bit.
Yeah, so we can just, why don't, okay. Tuesday, you're going to be summoning it, correct?
Actually, no, you're right. I could just summon it. We don't have to do the dance. Because at this point, I'm the leader of the monks that would have been here.
Okay. So if Tuesday is summoning, then the rest of us can ready our first go and start. I think mine will be that cantrip, um, just so we can get it out there.
Great.
Just so you know, because I have something actually, the ballroom is 116 feet by 91 feet.
16 by 190, okay. Just gonna write that. You said 116, right? Not 160?
116, yeah.
16.
By 91.
16 by 91, okay. Wunderbar.
Wunderbar, wunderbar.
Susan says, so are you ready?
Oh, let me pass out Earthbind. So, Marcon, you can do magic. Here's one for
Great.
you.
Earthbind is not going to work if I'm also doing Hunter's Mark though, because they're both
Then you
concentration.
don't get
So,
it. Then you don't grab it.
mhm.
Mylea, you don't have any concentration, correct?
I have one concentration, but I'm not using it. I don't plan to, at least.
Then how about I give you all the Earthbinds?
Okay.
Because I have quite a few concentration, and I feel like that might be clutch.
Yes, no worries.
At
Excellent.
least this one. Yeah.
I'll take all of them. And how many is that total again? 5?
Yeah.
5. I'll take that out of my inventory. And just a reminder, in case I die, Revivify is on my person, so go ahead and whip that out.
I also have Revivify
Oh.
as a spell. And I
How
also
about
have
nobody dies?
I also have Beacon of Hope, which gives you advantage on death saving throws.
But Tusalon also has Revivify.
There's a lot of Revivify in this party. No one's
Okay.
And we
dying
like
today.
preemptively revivify.
There's a
I
feature for something like that.
Tuesday, when you summon it, are you able to place where it's going to be?
Usually, when the monk does it, it appears just right in front. So it'll be in front of me, wherever that is.
Okay. Well, then I'm going to stand what I believe would be 30 feet behind it.
Okay. At least behind her, that makes sense. Do you want to go behind
And-
Tusalon? Rachel?
Hmm?
You want to go behind Tusalon?
No. I want so if the dragon's going to appear in front of her, I want to be behind the dragon. So I want to be behind it by at least 30 feet, or at least my estimates of how that would look. Whether or not I'm actually going to be correct in those assessments is up to you. If you want me to roll an intelligence check, which not very smart, this one.
Well, so if Tusalon's like in the center of the room, are you gonna then be on this side of the room as it appears?
Yeah, you know what?
Okay.
I'll be in the top corner there.
Okay, of the left corner.
Yeah, and if I have to walk closer, I will.
Miami is a melee person, and he'll just be near Tusalon. Floreni will be somewhere. She'll be in the other corner. Marcon, where do you want to be?
I am going to just find a wall and hug it.
I'm putting you up here then. Okay.
Perfect. Great.
Haley, where do you want to be?
In front of her.
In front of Tuzalon?
Yes.
So, like on the other side of. We'll
Yes.
just put you right here.
Let's surround.
Okay. Okay. Tuzalon's like, okay, is everyone ready?
Wait. Do we know how big this dragon is?
Yes, it's pretty huge, I would say.
Okay. Like, okay. Okay.
Actually, Marcon, before we start this, did you happen to grab that armor from the person before leaving the ship for me?
Yeah, oh, yes, I did. I did.
Good
I
Oh.
would really like that if I can have that armor.
Yes. Thank
Well
you for
done,
remembering.
us.
Yes.
Now would be a good time to drink your acid potions too.
Oh,
It
They're
was
good for an hour.
padded leather, right?
yeah.
Okay.
I forget, did I have a potion? I do have, no, I have a potion of Hill Giant Strength. What?
There was 2 of acid resistance that she found. Others of you have acid-related shields and stuff. Cosima took some of them.
I have potions of healing.
I don't know
I have
what happened
potions
to
of
the
fire
ones Cosima
shield.
had.
Mass Shield of Faith. I forgot I have Mass Shield of Faith.
Was it
Did I
just
use
regular
that?
padded, or was it like padded leather, padded armor +1 or anything?
Find. It was a while ago. Oh, not that far.
Did I use my Mass Shield of Faith?
I don't think so. I'm pretty sure you all still have 1 left, or whichever it was.
Yeah, we had 2. I think you used 1, so we have 1 left.
Yeah.
Got to the island. Husband and wife. Where was this discussion? Already woke up.
It's literally the same thing. God.
What can happen? I don't think I wrote it down. I wrote eat breakfast. Was that the cabin? Oh, we get to the next session. Oh, Faye will eventually get studded armor. That's what I wrote.
Studded, not padded. That's what
Yeah.
it is. Okay. I'm like, this is the exact same AC that I currently have, so I don't know why I would have
You
wanted
have a plate armor of acid resistance
I have a plate armor of acid resistance. Prove it.
on October 27th.
At 5 p.m.
Yeah.
And take that off. I'm going to be putting on my studded armor, so now I
Okay, I'm
have an
putting it
AC
on.
of 15 instead of
Wait,
14.
Wait, are we sure that I have it?
Well,
Am I
can
wearing
give to
it?
you. I don't know if you're wearing it, but you were given it by the people on the boat.
Oh, I was.
I think I'm also going to drink
Oh,
this.
I'm wearing it. I knew that.
Okay.
It's actively there.
Okay, good.
Yay.
I think I'm going to drink this potion of Hill Giant Strength because I don't think I'm going to regret having high strength for
How
an
long does it
hour.
last?
It lasts for
An
1
hour?
hour.
Oh, yeah, good.
And
So,
then the acid resistance potions are also an hour.
Yes.
no, stop. I didn't mean to roll anything.
And then
Stop.
I have acid resistance from my necklace, so I'm fine.
We're
Wait,
so acidly resistant.
Wait, Marcon, do you have an acid resistant thing besides the potion?
I don't think I have an acid resistant anything.
So, because neither does Bayami. So, like, maybe you and Bayami can drink the potions
Yeah.
because everybody else seems to be fine.
Good thing this isn't Witcher. You would start getting some toxicity rating.
Right?
That would be interesting.
Can I drink multiple potions at the same time? Okay.
I think so.
There's
I actually don't know.
Well, they're called. I forgot the name of their group. The Epic NPC man. Those ones. They have one of those, a Witcher parody, where he just drinks all these potions. Marcon and Bayami will drink the potions.
So, what does that potion do for me? Just makes me resistant?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. And I'm going to drink this potion of Hill Giant Strength.
Who's holding on to the 6 healing potions?
I have healing potions. I think I'm holding...
Split them up.
I think I took one already. Because right now in my
taken.
thing I have 2 potions of healing, so.
I haven't taken, so Steve must have the other 4.
I think I do.
Sorry,
Well,
Marcon must have the other 4.
He has the other 5. One is from a previous fight, and then one is from recently, so he should have 5.
I have, let's see. I have written that I have 3.
Okay, I just want, as long as they were accounted for somewhere.
Yeah.
So Marcon, you drink a Hill Giant one. Does anyone else want to drink the other one?
Yet?
The Hill Giant Strength. It brings your strength to 21.
Sure, I'll drink
Which is a mod of +5.
Well, my strength is already 22, so I'm not going to do it.
Oh, then.
Oh, wow, yeah.
What is Biomi's? His is.
How do I edit my
Your
thing?
strength is 22?
Yeah, I'm really strong.
Wow. Well, his is 15, then he'll drink it.
I've always been really strong. I'm the strongest.
We're going to bring his strength up.
I would like to edit you. How do I edit you?
Yeah, that'd be a cool rule too. Anyway, the next time I DM, I am.
Potioning.
Yeah, I'm
The
ready.
idea of too many potions at once.
Yeah, the whole Witcher toxicity
Yeah.
thing. Anyway,
Well, what if the idea of certain sci-fi or suspense games do this, where you have the sanity rating? That'd be interesting. Okay, Suzalan says, "Are we ready?"
Ready.
Ready.
She goes about both chanting all the names and summoning in the special way that the head monk would normally have done.
And so we leave the party ready for the final battle. Join us next week for A Date with Fate.